Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review. With me, Peter the Master of Habits, today joined by
Mr. Duke of Delivery.
Today we're at Vinspecialisten in Aalborg. That also has the website Best of Beers you guys need to check out. It's if you're in Denmark. It's got a crazy selection of craft beer. We're here to pick up some bottles of Cantillon and then we're going to up bar afterwards. So we thought, well, whilst we're waiting to go to the bar, because we were going to do a little video stuff down there, why not shoot a beer review here at Vinspecialisten? So,
best idea ever.
Yeah, Jakob and I have shot a couple of reviews down here before, and it's a nice little cozy area. It's a little dark down here in the cellar, but it's kind of cool. So we're going to be looking at a newer Mikkeller beer, and this is the Mikkeller Brian. It's like a cadeau or a different version, almost, I guess you would say, of George. Mikkeller George is a tribute to George Foreman. I've reviewed, I think, every single version they do of it. Barrel age wise, except the new one, which is cherry wine. You've had George. You're not the biggest fan of George?
No, I think it's too one-dimensional in a way.
I think George is awesome, but this is then Brian, which instead of an Imperial Stout, George is an Imperial Stout, it's an Imperial Porter on 12.3%. I think this is brewed, yeah, it's crazy. It is brewed at Cervesera del Montseny in Barcelona, Spain. I just thought this would be brewed at Lervik in Norway, but it's brewed in Spain, and I think it's where Napa Beer does their beer as well. But looks interesting. If you don't know Brian, the other one, George, was a tribute to George Foreman. Brian is a Danish boxer. Brian Nicholson, he was very famous in the 90s. Brian Nicholson, sorry. Brian is
big fat teddy bear.
Yeah, teddy bear. He was very famous in the 90s.
Yeah.
And late 80s. But yeah, let's get this one cracked open. They even did a tribute series, which is called George versus Brian.
Yeah, on different barrels.
And in different barrels. So I think it's a blend of the two and then barrel aged. But yeah, that's great. Get cracked. Okay, so we got the Mikkeller Brian poured, and that is a pitch black.
An impressive head for 12.3%.
Yeah, you probably can't see it that well on camera. It probably just looks really dark because it's down here in the basement. But it's a nice pitch black color. The head is thick and dense. It's, I guess, beige. It's actually really dark. It's a reminiscent color of something like Marshall Sukov or something. Maybe not as dark, but something along those lines. I'm just looking here, and usually they say, yeah, they
felt big bubbles in the foam. That's pretty.
Yeah, well, it's a mix of small, dense bubbles, I feel like, and then big bubbles like right in the middle. But it's also made without just not just water, malts, and hops. They also use like dark Casanati sugar in here. He does that a lot in his big beers.
Oh yeah, to pump it up, yeah.
I guess. But yeah, let's check out the aroma on it. Wow, surprisingly hoppy.
Yeah, hoppy and silky.
Yeah,
like a porter. Yeah,
quite hoppy, grassy. It's not like grapefruit stuff. This thing is grassy, so I use citric. And I'm also getting a good kick of dark fruit.
Yeah,
like very dark fruit.
Characteristic dark roast and chocolate.
Coffee, chocolate. Quite roasty. And as you said, smells like silky.
Yeah. I'm starting to come a bit under the weather, but this is no problem getting the aroma out of this.
Smells like a really nice big beer. Yeah. You know, classic Imperial Porter. Really intense, roasty.
Not anything
coffee,
crazy, but wild.
No, but also hopped up.
Hop, yeah, sure.
Smells really nice though. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Oh, really nice silky mouthfeel. You can't taste that alcohol. Holy crap, that's well hidden. 12.3%.
Huge mouthfeel.
Yeah, really chew. The flavors are much more complex than the aroma indicated, I think.
Yeah.
Really nice roasty coffee flavors. There's the dark fruit as well, almost like a red grape. And like good kick of sweetness, sugary flavors.
I was just about to say, I think you definitely taste that sugar component in it because it's really, well, even though it's really complex in the taste, it definitely has a sweetness texture that's fairly dominant, I'd say.
It's quite bitter, and the hops give kind of a brightness to it. It's silky, it's smooth, it's really nice, but it's not one of those hefty ones because the hops give it like a brightness, like a grassy, citrusy brightness. It makes it easier to drink. It's also one of the beers that leaves that sticky gloss on your lips.
Yeah. This is really, really, really tasty.
Yeah, really well balanced Imperial Porter. I mean, George and this one now, and like the brunch series and stuff, the big Imperial stouts, that's some of the stuff Mikkeller can do very well. I wasn't a big fan of the new batch of Black Hole. I was way different from what I remember, but this is awesome stuff. I'm going to go straight up 90. I think I gave 90 to George, and I think I like it just as much as George. It's kind of like just a porter version, and it's more roasty and stuff. I feel like that one was more sweet. But yeah, 90, I think it's awesome.
I definitely dig this way more than George, so I'm gonna go 93. I really dig this. Awesome beer.
Yeah, awesome stuff. So guys, definitely let us know what you think of the Mikkeller Brian tribute to Brian Nielsen. If you've had it, as always guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter, and we're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
To see you guys in another beer review.